Hi, friend. My name is Hazel. Welcome to this beautiful community that we are creating for women like you who are already in their midlife, who is being called to create, to write, to sing, to paint, whatever it is. You are welcome here. So, I would love to share this book, Archaeology for the Woman's Soul by Karina Luna Dea. I love her writing. So I already shared one of her um, writing that was, I believe, the, I'm not sure, it's the prelude that was of being a woman. And this one is the descent. Brace yourself because this is a little bit longer. And here she goes. My dear friend, I know what it takes to manifest, as well as what stands in the way. I know your sorrow. I know your tears. For on the same land together we have fought for our worth, for knowing that we matter, for being seen, accepted, and once again valued. You looked without. You looked at the heavens. You went to the temple. You went to church. You went to school. You started a business. And yes, accomplishment is sweet. That book you have written, the gazing at the stars, the smile of your first child, all worthy of bowing to the ground. With all this being said, why do you still feel empty? What is the price to pay for meaning? What can you do to know deep in your heart without a single doubt that you matter, are enough, fulfilled, and truly significant? Yet all you seek is not without freedom, peace, love, self confidence, and self esteem. Treasures kept hidden beneath the shell of life, beneath layers of love, beneath beneath the crust of pain. Looking within, acquiescence to answers come. Judge you do not. Just sit and see. What truth breaks out and kindly ask. What story dwells within my breath? What pains my bones endured? What is my flesh reflecting from within? When staring in silence from a distance, when words are emptied of their own existence, your life broken in pictures made perfect, still fragments of your being, glimpsing in your eyes a memory of anger crossing your spine, remembering the smell of grass, the smell of sweat you so despise, a dress you couldn't have as a child, a doll that money could not buy, a poem you could not write, a word you were afraid to speak out. Behold, you are in the present now. Your body still speaks of memories you stored deep within your cells, deep within your mind, trapped in the corners of your heart. Your voice still a whisper, your hand still feeling unsure, your truth still hidden, waiting to be revealed and made real once and for all, crossing over to the other side of fear. And so, tired of it all, you said, enough, deciding to dig deep at the core of your being, your story calling you out from within. It wants to be alive, to connect with the present, to connect with the past, to dream of the future, yet to become manifest. Your shadow begins dancing with yourself. Don't push it away. It is a friend, never too far, never too close. Narrator and narrative wrapped in one presence. Exquisite embodiment of myth and truth. Your past flowing slowly into the present, unveiled by the need to become what you're always meant to be, embracing yourself without restraint, a woman of women, a goddess of beauty, a pillar of strength, shaping your own path, bringing together with the love of your heart scattered pieces of your incredible life. But wait, don't pick them up while still breaking. Let them all fall to the ground. Let them settle. Let them become acquainted with each other. Let them twist and turn while taking the time to watch the magic of the hourglass, doing its own healing, using its own wisdom, reinventing the future, emerging with a path already created by the universe long before your time on earth. When still wrapped in the womb of a primordial existence, longing for air to breathe, wanting to be free with the same craving, the earth meets the rain, when thirsty for love, when hungry for becoming. Majestic sister, you will feed it deep in your core when ready you are to make sense of the mess, to make sense of the chaos. I want to cry, seeking wholeness through metamorphosis. Well, this is the midlife metamorphosis, like a butterfly, growing your wings, ready to fly, sharing your essence, healing the world over with your feminine fragrance. Oh, awaken woman, unearth yourself, worship your truth, begin the excavation, decide to sail, to soil your hands with pieces of your life scattered on the ground you left unharmed, awaiting for your labor of love, for self, for the girl inside of you, for the mother still weeping, for the grandmother still hoping, for Mother Earth still hurting. Heal your wounds, oh beautiful woman. Set us all free. For as you heal, the whole world heals with you. You know your story. Your body speaks of it. You know it by sound. You know it by feeling. You know it by smell. You know it by touch. You know it by taste. When you swallow the cup given to you, when you touch the edge of endurance, when your eyes reflected the shame, when you said yes, when you said no, when your heart was not in it, yet you went all along for duty's sake, for children's sake, for love's sake, for God's sake, while every cell in your body was screaming, "What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?" And crazy you are not, but drunken with loyalty to what truth should be. Be normal, you were told. Be a good girl. Be sweet. Be kind. Don't stand out too much. Stay in the back of the room. Sit in the back of the bus. Don't make waves. Be humble and proper. Learn how to cook and clean, how to pray and how to praise. And so you did, and so did I. Women with a women with a powerful voice, forced to deny, forced to be unseen, forced into hiding, preparing our hearts to give, never to receive. We never learned how to ask. We never learned how to be dreamers without the ability to dream, denying our divine being. Who am I to ask? What good have I done to receive? So let me please others some more. So let me buy the love. Let me be worthy of good, for I have to earn a kind word. A friendly smile, oh, let me please you, I said, trembling within my worth and self esteem, crashing to the dark ground under the burden of self loathing, self pity, while lacking forgiveness for the self and others who so hurt me. We allowed men to settle in our womb, extracting the ambrosia and nectar so needed by them. And we gave and gave some more until there was no more, until we laid there empty, used, undeserving, soiled by unfulfilled desires, our bodies remembering what love should be, yearning for flames of love and passionate fires. So, awaken, woman, stand up, stand tall, stand apart, fall in love with your own self, fall in love with who you are, fall in love with life, fall in love with the pain, embracing it all as total perfection before you open your heart to the world. Treasure yourself, dig deep within your soul, excavate your past, the present, the distant future. Bring out the gems and let them shine. Unearth with your bare hands the continuum of past lives, of lovers you enchanted, of kings you entertained, the fields you plowed with your sweat, the silk that draped around your waist. Unfold it now on the ground. Unearth yourself. Dig deep within your soul. Wrap your magical hands around the ones, what is this? Around the wound still hurting. For once you do, your heart will be free and ready to love again. From a healthier place within, abundant with grace, full of gratitude. I'm sorry, guys, not sorry. Forgiveness for self and others, peace of mind, and so much desire. Wow, this is long. Honor your voice of truth, no longer sitting on the fence, now sharing freely from your soul what life has taught you while getting your hands dirty, cleansing your past, or what could stand in the way from living true to who you are becoming. Free yourself, sweet sister, for there is nothing to regret, nothing to hold on to, nothing to still cry about. Your past is not who you are. You are not. You are what you are becoming. Loving what is not an easy task. I know, yet it is the only way. Surrender to what is without wanting to change it. Allow it to unfold. Stand back and watch. Detach from the outcome. Observe, and maybe that's enough. Beloved sister, always choose the path of least resistance. What explanation do you want? What can they tell you? What do you need to hear to be free? I am so sorry. Please forgive me. I was wrong. Your mother giving back the years of your childhood. Your father admiring your strength. Your teacher praising you in school. Your friend returning the boy she took. Your lover begging on his knees. The looks he gave to other women. Erased from the past as if they never occurred. Would that be enough? What do you need in order to feel free while shouting to the whole world that you no longer a victim of your circumstance? Wow, that was the descent. When I was going through my own, going to the breakdown. And I know it has to be like, you know, planned, sharing our story sometimes, we need to organize our thoughts, which is true. It's good to organize things. However, I feel like the world needs more men and women who can really just be here in the present. Well, obviously, I am a little bit more present now because I've been through my own breakdown. I have embraced the pain, I have embraced the shame, I've embraced the humiliation that I have done and allowed to myself because I did not know. I've given myself to places and people that, looking back, I'm like, what the freak was I doing? But it was over. So to grieve, to heal, to feel, while not being bitter anymore and be free from that old pattern, from the old story, is such a gift that keeps on giving. I thought that I will never feel joy because I've heard about this word joy, peace, love, all these things. But it was very conditional. Then I get to know myself again, and then be connected to the divine within me, not from a God that is wandering or like, when I was a child, I was like, where is this God? Like, I felt like he was outside of me. No longer, it took me a long time to feel whole. And I was so stubborn that I did not do my own healing work because I wasn't ready. I was not emotionally ready or capable at that time. And now our soul knows, right? Our soul knows when the time comes, there is no running away. It's just facing it head on and embracing everything, the negative and the positive. And when you combine both, that is a wonderful marriage of wisdom, of love, of joy, of peace, of self acceptance, of forgiveness, and whew, you become wiser. You become more humbled. Not because, I mean, just life is just going to humble you, honestly. So that is such a wonderful story of going to the depths of hell, going to your own breakdown, and actually the breakdown is your breakthrough also. So let me know in the comment section below if that touched you, because it really definitely touched me. It took me a year, yeah, a year before I opened this book because I wasn't ready. I was going through my own thing, and yes, it is true, this is my first year healing from my own wounded masculine and feminine, and also the first year of feeling healthy again after going through a major surgery last year. That's for another video. So if you are going through your own painful breakdown right now, or wherever, whatever season you are in your life right now, I want you to know that you are not alone, that this is a space for you to help you heal, go through your own thing, because healing is not linear. Healing doesn't have an expiration or deadline. And yes, it would be nice to have like an on and off button where you say, wow, I'm healed. But I don't think so. Life will put you in places and spaces in order for you to really get that maximum personal growth and discovery and healing. And it doesn't mean that you have to be a hermit to keep on healing and not going back into the wild world. Um, it took me a while, honestly. It's been almost like, this is my ninth year of just doing the work, the healing work. It is a beautiful thing and it's a scary thing. It's like jarring, confusing, blissful, joyful, and the whole thing. If I look back, I'm grateful. Why? Because it brought me back to my creative self. to the lover in me that loves poetry, that loves words, that loves writing, that loves painting. So it is a long one. I am not sorry. It is, maybe if you're going to see this in the future, I am your sister from the future calling you and letting you know that you are enough, that it is okay to descend into the darkness, into the abyss, and know that you carry the light within as well. You are here, created to create. And I don't know what you are about to create. However, I see you, I believe in you, and that you got this. Because when I was going through my own stuff, it was rough. Um, the people that helped me along the way are also the ones who are also on the same path of their own healing, you know. So yes, the people who I look up to are online, and there were there were women who helped me along the way through my journey, like Mary Morrissey, Miriam Williamson, who else? Well, Oprah at that time. I've seen these people in person. Michelle Obama, Gabriel Bernstein, who else? Maybe I've forgotten. But all through the journey, because I was in Canada while this whole thing unfolded, and I was unraveling, and it is still a beautiful thing, honestly. So, guys, thank you very much for listening. I know I'm ranting a little bit here, but books also really helped me a lot, and now I look forward to sharing a little bit of the lessons I have gathered and the wisdom I have gathered from the Bible, the metaphor, the symbolism, and not really the literal way of understanding it. It's a very different thing for me, at least from my own perspective and experience, anyway. So I'm going to see you in the next video. I'm going to stop here so that I'm not going to meander. All right, take care, and I love you. Bye.